How's it going, YouTube? How was everybody's day today? And I just want to have a quick discussion about the NFL players and these concussions. Shit, they even got to my boy AB. Look at him, bro. CTE's kicking his ass right now. The retardinals. AB. Maybe he was right about wanting his own helmet back. I feel like very recently, and especially this year alone, there's been a lot more concussions that I feel like I've seen more, and especially that Tua concussion for Thursday night football. That's terrible. But yeah, I just feel like a lot more players are getting concussions, and I really don't know what's the reason like for it. I know that they did change their helmets, and that might be a reason. And you would think also that concussions would go down if they put on that helmet protective cap that they wore. I know you guys probably saw it in Hard Knocks, but yeah, it's been really crazy, and I feel like personally me with seeing all these concussions, it's like, what is the reason for it? I'm just really trying to understand, so to say, is like, why is this happening? And with Tua, man, if you just look here, like he is throwing up gang signs. He shouldn't even been on that field to begin with, and then to have him get sent back out and just see this. This is terrible for the league. This is terrible for quarterbacks, not even just for quarterbacks, for players in general. This is terrible for marketing, and this was one of the biggest things that was talked about back I remember in like 2016, 2015. There was a bunch of stuff going on, and I think even the Will Smith movie that came out about concussions and how the NFL was kind of shady, I guess, back then with being so like secluded about their concussions and coming out about it. And I guess just seeing this now has been pretty alarming, so to say, for everybody. And nobody wants to see this. The fans don't want to see this. The players don't want to see this. The owners don't want to see this. They just everybody wants to see a clean, nice football game, no injuries. But the sad truth is that's never gonna happen. But it can be prevented by if you have the good like training facility and team doctors to be able to be 100% honest with you and say, hey, he cannot play. At least keep him out for a good 2 to 3 games, and then he'll be fine. Because honestly, the Miami Dolphins did this because they looked good. Like going after losing, or no, they beat the Bills. Excuse me. After playing the Bills and beating them, they really wanted to show a statement by beating the Bengals, and that ended up not happening because you lost your number one QB and then had to put in Teddy Bridgewater. Which don't get me wrong, Teddy Bridgewater probably the best backup in the league right now, but he it's like it's not your number one. We're just gonna be honest. You would rather have Tua than Teddy. And you know what's crazy to say is at the start of the year, you wouldn't want that. But how good Tua's been playing, and it's really just been his receivers. But as you see from his time in college, you get him a good offense, he'll be good. That's the problem with Tua. He's systematic, and I went on to a whole different tangent. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be about concussions, but you get him a really good offense, and he'll be good. Which it's most quarterbacks. But anyways, back to concussions, which it's there's a problem. There's 100% a problem, and there needs to be something addressed. And with the new concussion protocol, I feel like it's a step in the right direction, but there still needs to be more. And I feel like the guys for the Miami Dolphins, like doctor facility, they need to be fired. They need to be gone. People that are sending out players knowing that they should not be playing, that they have something wrong with them, that they have a concussion or more, and trying to send them back out is just bad. Like concussions are probably the worst thing to like try to play through an injury with. Like basketball, okay, Jordan had his flu game, whatever, but concussions, we should not be messing around with that. I think everybody knows that. As if you look here, these all the concussions that have happened from 2015, and you see that there is slowly an increase that goes down. You obviously see the spike from 2017, but yeah, you see that it's slowly starting to go down, and I feel like just from being from week 5 now, I feel like I've already seen so many already. What, maybe about like around, I know at least 10 for sure that I can think of off the top of my head. But I really just have no clue. And they also came out with the new concussion protocol, um, that describes if the player's impaired balance or coordination causes them by brain damage, which you could definitely tell from the Bills game where Tua probably got concussed, and then the Bills staff like sent him back out and then put him back into the game for that Bengals, which honestly made him worse and could have like severely like ruined his life. And thankfully, I hope he's okay, and I think he is. But just a horrible like demonstration from a team's facility, and like just to be able to keep the players protected. Like if I was a player, why would I want to be trusting these guys? Like obviously I understand I love football so much, but at the end of the day, football is just a game, and when it comes down to it, you should really put yourself first and being able to protect yourself, because you'll be done with football, especially for football and like not just sports in general. You'll be done around like your mid 30s unless your name's fucking Tom Brady and you're just going to be in the league forever, no more family, all football. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just wanted to hear some opinions on it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good day.